Welcome, Cancer, to your end of the month reading for April. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Best message for the end of the month. Okay. Moving right along in this month, guys. It's almost over. It's almost my birthday. This is, I'm not standing my ground anymore. I'm done. I'm done. Not feeling like you have to stand your ground anymore. I like that. That means that everything that you're going through doesn't mean that you have to defend your rights anymore. And look, we have this eclipse coming through, right? Wow. I have this eclipse coming through, and we do have a solar eclipse coming on the 27th. So, you know, it's almost like during this eclipse time, you know, everything's falling back into place. Things are looking a lot better. See what's going on over here. I was feeling like I was trapped in fear. This feeling here is literally a past feeling, because it's saying where my anxieties were and where I was feeling it trapped, I don't feel that way anymore. You know, I had some kind of mental conflict going on, but I'm not feeling like that because I don't have to stand my ground. So I'm feeling like I'm not trapped. I don't have fear. I don't have the mental conflict. I'm getting past it all. Wow, because it's now looking hopeful. So all, you know, as the energies are coming through the solar eclipse over here, it's kind of resetting itself, and a lot of you might be even feeling that pull, especially psychics, really feeling that pull and tug of the new energies coming in as the old energies are falling out. You feeling more hopeful, feeling like things are actually going in your favor. Definitely feeling it. Wow, look at that increase. And there's also this like increase in your intuition. And the increase in the intuition is saying that I'm having my firm foundations are, you know, doing good. So you might even have an increase in success, having an increase in wealth, and knowing it and feeling the achievements are also on the increase, no matter how you want to see it. So feeling underneath the hope, we have the power. So there is this power that's going on, and you're saying, yes, I'm feeling more hopeful. I'm still feeling stronger. Their confidence is remaining high. Feeling like there's this sense of, you know, I don't know, it's like a boost in self-confidence, a boost that encourage, you know, and it's coming because remember, you were like kind of trapped in fear. You had this kind of feeling that nothing was going your way. So, you know, maybe you even felt like there was too much competition in a certain area, and now you don't feel that competition as much either, right? Maybe you even had someone around you with the mental conflict next to the power that's saying, you know, I was around somebody who was super arrogant and I just felt like I could never get my ups, right? And having that spiritual strength. So where you had the mental conflict, you have this spiritual strength coming through that is keeping you powerful, keeping you confident. And this is really increasing not only the intuition, but the increase of the goals and things that you want to achieve. So the triumph and success is saying, whoa. Trapped in fear says, well, I didn't have what I thought I was going to have, but you know what? As I didn't really know the truth of the matter, now I can say, well, everything's going to come together. And this is, you know, where you're really trying to defend yourself for whatever was going on. For some of you, it felt like maybe some kind of competition, some kind of tug and pull with another person. And it was almost like we need to meet in the middle for the important goals, the important things that are going on in life. And it just feels like they weren't supporting these goals, especially with the triumph and succeed upside down, saying there was not going to be any kind of success over here. But now that I found this strength and this extra power going on within myself, I really find these firm foundations and achievements coming through, because now underneath the triumph and success, you see now the truth of the matter. You know, so it's almost like they were kind of keeping me away from the truth, or I was keeping myself away from the truth because there was just too much conflict and too much stuff going on that I couldn't really see through the clouds. right? So as this truth is pulling through, it's getting rid of these obstacles and challenges. And I see the truth of the obstacles and challenges, and I understand the prosperities that are at hand. Wow. So as your heart chakra is opening up, you feel the fertility really coming through. You might even have your mother might have come through and, had this talk with you, right? Or maybe this woman, this older woman who came through, or older gentleman, could be somebody around you who's actually opened your heart to see the truth of the matter. It doesn't have to be, but it was definitely showing you how you're deceiving yourself, or allowing this other person to talk to you like this and deceive you, right? Which then therefore puts you into mental conflict as you deceive yourself no matter what, right? Because we're allowing them to put us into this place where I felt it was, causing too much obstacles and challenges. Wow, guys. So with this solar plexus, yeah, your solar plexus is going to be really open. That's for sure. I see that here too. Excuse me. With this solar eclipse coming through, it's definitely going to open up that solar plexus so you can get your intentions going as it's opening up your heart chakra, and you're feeling this creativity and you're feeling this strength coming through. And the strength is going to hit that root chakra and the sacral chakra and saying, this is where I find my power. This is where I'm finding my stability. And not only just for myself, but, for everything that I'm doing. And maybe even stabilizing the relationship by maybe speaking your truth. And maybe that's what this is too. I didn't really speak my truth too much. Right? So as you were trapped in fear, you felt like your firm foundation, same card here, guys, was in reverse. So if you're having any kind of spat with your wife or your husband, or someone within the homestead of how things should be going, that's definitely caused a lot of conflict within you. If you are moving, right, and trying to find a new house, and you're so worried that you cannot find this house, cannot sell this house, the house is falling apart, however it is, within the firm foundations, or just really can't find the prosperity itself, causing this lower vibration, that's definitely, wow, changed around. Yeah, now you're getting moving. Now you're getting moving where you felt so stuck, right? So taking that out, and it might just be a relationship, right? However that works for you, but you don't feel stuck anymore, and you're not stuck in your head anymore. There is now the hope that you can actually return to moving where you're supposed to be moving. And, when you have the intuition, and especially with the hangman over here, it's like there's a self-sacrifice that you're putting through. You're thinking about what you need to do. It's crazy because if you look at the hangman, he has intuition. We'll put it this way. As he's hanging and he's stuck, he's actually trying to think with his intuition. You see this? This is him trying to get his intuition going, and this little yellow bubble around his head is the same as the hope. So it's sitting here saying, even though I'm stuck, I know I can find the hope. And you knew you could find the hope. Even within a hopeless situation, you didn't just, you knew there was some kind of self-sacrifice. You knew there was something that you had to do to get off this tree. You didn't just turn over and die. You don't have that card, right? No, it says I'm in mental conflict. I need to think about this situation so I can gain my strength back. Strength on top of power, same card. There you go. I need to find my strength. I need to find and regain control of where it is. So as you're coming through at the end of the month, you're regaining this strength. You're regaining the control of what you felt was lost. And you're being of service. And not only are you being of service to the situation, you might even have someone else, like I said, maybe this mother or this older woman or whoever this person is coming through. Wow, that's crazy, because it definitely could be a Taurus that's coming through for you guys. But there is something that you can be of service to, and knowing, you know what, if I'm at service to myself, maybe I can also share this service to someone else, or this person is coming through to share it with you. So there is some kind of gift, some kind of offering that's going to be of service. Regaining control of that money. Maybe the increase of the wealth is you getting this promotion, getting this job, someone offering you a job. Wow, you definitely have some kind of offering coming through. With the Knight of Cups over here, it's kind of a forceful tug. It's kind of like, I need you to do this. And it's coming from the heart, of course, because it's coming from the cups. So it's saying, I'm forcing this with love. I'm forcing this for your, and look, it's on the spiritual strength. So it's saying, this is where you're going to, take the offering for this to regain all the spiritual strength again. So, yeah. And this, there it is. Not feeling like you have to stand your ground. Now you're saying, nope, I'm all good. Because I have this forceful tug within me. It could just be the universe itself sitting on the spiritual strength, feeling like the universe is forcing itself, with all this positive energy to say, take this. And you're saying, I have the strength and the courage to do so. With this Seven of Wands up in reverse, you're saying, that's fine, because I feel like I don't have to be weighed down. I don't feel like I'm stuck. I don't feel like I have to defend my rights, to why all of this is going on, because you don't have the mental conflict anymore. So you get to do exactly what you feel compelled to do. Not feeling like you're walking on a walker anymore, or on a cane anymore. You can put your wheelchair away, right? Not feeling like you're defeated. That's, with the Nine of Wands upside down, it's saying, I have the courage, and I am ready and determined to go. You were ready and determined to go even when it was right side up. It's just that you were stuck and you didn't know exactly where you're going. But now you're saying, I don't feel 100 with the Nine of Wands. With the Knight of Wands, you never feel 100. But it's saying, with the power and the courage, you are going to put the wheelchair away. You won't have to feel like you're, feeling like I can't do anything. It's merging and shifting. Having that over-determination now. Getting your compassion back where you are supposed to go. Being able to see through the cup and see exactly what's going on. See, as your intuition is opening up, you're able to see the things that are coming now towards you. When you have mental conflict and you're trapped, a lot of times we can't see anything. Our intuition is not open, because the only thing we do is sit around and worry. Worry is not intuition, right? So it's hard to even think through all the mental conflict that's going around. You can't see better days. It's hard to see anything that's good. But now that the King of Cups is right side up, you're saying, now I can perceive exactly what is going on. I can see what's going around me, not just within my life, but everything around me. And I'm calculating the next step. I can plan what's going to happen because I'm ready. He's very self-assured. All the kings are self-assured, no matter what. Any king you're going to see is going to have strength and self-assuredness, one way or another. It's just perceiving, what are you so self-assured about? Each king has this strength and this self-assured. What is this? This is the compassion and understanding to be able to see that I'm going in the right place. To see the things that are going on that I can actually do, right? Once you get that, if you get that King of Pentacles, you're going to be able to see the money that's coming through you, see the prosperities, right? Right now, you're just seeing everything from a different point of view, through the creativity, through the love and understanding, and having that compassion. Hey, if I do this and I see the strength within myself, I can get through anything. And having the truth coming through, and this is the truth, brings you into this new place to where you feel like, this is where I'm growing. This is the offer I want. There is definitely an offer coming through. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's love. I don't care if it's money. I'm telling you, though, more than anything, my friends, dude, this is some kind of prosperity, some kind of wealth. And it's also, if you have this relationship that's been upside down, it's also, and was caused by this, you are also seeing the reconciliation between the two of you coming back together to where you don't feel like we're separated because of this overwhelming situation. Look, you lose your job, you and your spouse have money issues or something of this nature. Man, I tell you, money is the biggest downfall to every relationship, because as soon as the bills start going on, they get stressed out, you get stressed out. The next thing you know, you're smacking in the middle and you can't come to a firm foundation or any kind of, a lot of people just, it ends up fighting. So that will bring in that reconciliation. That's for those of you who are having that issue. Okay. So there will be this reconciliation and this coming back together. And you can perceive this and feel the love around the situation with the Queen of Wands. So if you do feel like you are having some kind of issue with some kind of Sagittarius or a Leo, I'm getting more of that than anything, this is where you'll have that coming together. If you have this offering coming through, it could be, like I said, from a Taurus, and we have the fertility over here. It could be this beautiful woman or a man. I do have an Empress over here who it does feel like they have this offering for you. And look at the love coming through. The love is the blessing and the understanding and the unity of the entire reading of itself in its own way. So we'd say that this is the major arcana of the whole reading, because this is all about the bringing back together of not just yourself, but everything that's united within your world. So you're going to feel like you're picking up the pace where you felt like maybe the pace could never be, because of the mental conflict, that it could never be fixed. Right? Yeah, because before you just felt like it was stalled, it was never going anywhere. And, and it kept you in a toxic situation. Spirit says, yeah, because it was stalled and it kept you toxic and kept you fearful. There's that trapped in fear in its own way as well. But this kind of fear is the different kind of fear that's saying it's never going to work. It's never going to go the way I want it to go. I'm never going to sell that house. I'm never going to do this. I'm never going to do that. And it puts that kind of worry into your head, or I'm never going to make this kind of money from that. You see what I'm saying? But now there's that King of Pentacles. I knew it was going to come up. But this is the King of Pentacles that's saying, okay, so now you have the two kings. What did I say? This is where you perceive everything going the way loving that you need it to go. And here it is, the prosperity. There's that increase in wealth. And this is also, these cards are coming up, I want you to know, on this card. Okay? That's where they were going. It's just kind of stuck on the side. But they were going underneath this deception and envy, which is no longer there. The deception and envy, which was keeping you in this area of this deception of the whole process of never going to happen. I don't know if this is ever going to get fixed. And even if you weren't saying it's never going to happen, it was just, it won't happen on time. It won't do this. It won't. Might not. Those are all negative impacts from a negative energy. But now it's saying no, because now it's turned around to the King of Pentacles. So the fertility of the prosperity is coming in with the King of Pentacles, saying no, because now this is where you're going to find your fruitfulness, and everything's going to take a turn, and you're going to see this huge uplift within the situation. Right? And where you're going to feel like you're actually getting the victory that you need. You're getting the Two of Cups, and you're moving on towards what you really value and where you really need to be and where you feel comfortable. So it's going to bring not only the strength and the confidence back to know what you're doing, and I'm going to tell you right now, the other major arcana of this reading literally is this Strength card. Because without this strength, you wouldn't have been able to get your intuition. Without this strength, right, you wouldn't be able to hold on to the intuition. And then you wouldn't be able to get to where you need to be. So that would be saying, this is, what I need. And the love is what comes together as that unifying piece and saying, if I love myself enough and I love what I want to love, it will grow. And you did. But you had to put in that extra strength and that extra courage and that extra hope and saying, no, I'm not going to let it just die. I'm not going to let it just sit there not doing anything. I got to get this going. And here it comes. So putting that extra, everything that you put in extra. But it's kind of using your intuition to say, but I already did everything. What am I missing? Well, that intuition's going to tell you what you're missing. The intuition's going to tell you what you really need is a little bit of self-sacrifice and a little more courage. To say, and then whatever it is you're missing, you're going to find it, right? When the truth comes through, it's going to be that, bam, this is what it is. But sitting around going, it's not going to do this and it's not going to help, right? So yeah, it's like you're going to be rewarded with the gift and understanding of this is what you're missing, and this is when you're going to offer that to yourself and then have an offering come through. Okay. So it looks like, wherever this increase is, it's coming through. It's just mind over matter. And it's really getting yourself out of this kind of, it's kind of the ditch of thought. You grab that ladder and climb out of that ladder, put that ladder up and climb out of that ditch, and boom. But, with the solar eclipse, it's going to open up that because it's bringing in all this new hope and all these new energies. So take advantage of it because, as it's going, you're going to notice that the more discussions that you have, whether it's with another person or just within yourself, or maybe both, you will find that the thinking that you're having is going to become more successful because now you're really thinking about it. Thinking about how you're going to get this increase, thinking about how this is going to actually work. What little details did I miss? And then it's going to spark. Boom. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.